item. We are due to get one of our Friday-only items into the air to hold. Team supporters of the air tattoo for many years, Rolls-Royce. And they have got their Spitfire PR-19 from their heritage flight with us in the flying programme today. And in the static all weekend, the P-51D Mustang that they operate is with us for our US Air Force 75th anniversary theme. That is part of a wide array of historic US Air Force and earlier US Army Air Force, which is making its air tattoo debut this weekend. And of course we are very pleased to be able to welcome the presence of a U-2S from the resident 99th Expeditionary Reconnaissance Squadron. Those of you who live in the area will no doubt have become very familiar with the sight of U-2s in the vicinity over recent months. The example that's in the static park, a very notable airframe actually. Machine. This roles could include general troop or cargo transport, medical evacuation, casualty evacuation, search and rescue, support for special forces or combat search and rescue. It could also be a command and control or ISR, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance platform, or perform the close support and armed escort roles. Really is at the cutting. And this example has also just completed firing trials with guided and unguided rockets by day and night. Incredibly quiet. It is a very good neighbour. The Polish Armed Forces have recently announced the purchase of 32 AW149s. Their missions in Polish service will include troop transport and air support, as well as the CASEVAC and search and rescue roles and general transport.
So welcome back on the ground. Nothing bears more convincing testimony to solar capabilities, short takeoff and landing, than the good classical Spartan spectators. And yes, waving flags is our way to say goodbye, as the day Mercure tradition dictates. And that definitely marks the end of the display. To ban and to mark the Gloucestershire is most awaited comeback, as far as we are concerned. We just hope to live up to the people's expectations today in Fairford.
You certainly have. Thank you, Michele. A lovely display from the C-27J Spartan. And we'll be seeing two other acts from the Reparto Sperimentale, the Italian flight test centre, in the flying over the Saturday and Sunday show days, for those of you who are attending then. Joining the C-27 will be the T-346A Master and the Typhoon. And the other, Meiringen. Their regular tasks, like the Austrian Typhoons we saw earlier, include protecting the World Economic Forum airspace at Davos. And there are regular exercises with, for example, French and German fighters and others. And then Captain Yannick Sanata from the Swiss Air Force with the FA-18C Hornet. And if you look very carefully between the engines, you can see the arrestor hook, originally designed into the aircraft for carrier deck landing, not utilised for that purpose by the Swiss Air Force, but always useful in the event of a hydraulic emergency for airfields that are equipped with arrestor gear. Well, now from one of the fighters of the present day to two of the fighters of yesteryear.
Please be sure to come and visit our stand over at the RAF Village to meet the team, grab a brochure and ask any questions. A special thank you goes out to our industry partners for helping us to achieve today's display: BAE Systems, Leonardo, Breitling, Squadron Prince, 2 Munition Group, Air Covers, Lincolnshire Tea and Coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you very much indeed, Stacey. And that was the last of the RAF contributions to the opening day of Riat 2022. Just one item still remains on our flying programme. It's a display we first saw 10 years ago. We are absolutely thrilled to have them back. And your commentary for this last act. Important reminder, if you are planning to leave a little earlier than the programme is closing, please remember to do take all your belongings with you, make sure you've got all the family, and please to dispose of any rubbish you may have sensibly. Please take it with you, and we are making a big effort to ensure that this is a very sustainable and reduce the carbon footprint. Don't worry about what you put in the bins, because it is all going to be sorted, nothing will go to landfill, and we will recycle as much as possible. What can't be recycled will go to waste for energy production, and also anywhere I suggest top up those water bottles as well. It still remain very That's from Mistral Warbirds at Avignon, up to, from the modern day, the likes of the U-2, the KC-46, and now this, the E-4B. I think also we should not ignore the manoeuvre that this aircraft is actually conducting. A visual circuit. One of those as an air tattoo, yeah. Well, I think with that, there can be no finer way than to bring our commentary on day one of Riat 2022 to a close as the E4B rolls out It's been a very memorable day. I think we've had some great flying from start to finish, not just the displays themselves, but a lot else.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful reintroduction to the best air show in the world. Some really big highlights today. For me in particular, seeing the Korean display team with that fantastic aircraft and some real dynamic manoeuvring. Just a very good memory, and we look forward to additions to the show as we look into 8-hour days over